The area of environmental criminology and situational opportunity theories are treated as separate sections in the book. However, environmental criminology and situational opportunity theories are integral parts of rational choice theory and deterrence. Therefore, for this course, we shall be treating environmental criminology as associated with the rational choice theory and will study the routine activities theory. Most criminological theories try to explain crime by analyzing why people commit crimes and what are the forces that drive people to commit crimes. Examples of such theories are social disorganization theory, differential association theory, and strain theory. In contrast, environmental criminology came up with the perspective that there should be a greater focus on the crime itself rather than the offender. In studying crimes, environmental criminologists posit that a crime occurs only when both an opportunity are present. For a potential offender to commit a crime, an opportunity must exist. Therefore, for a crime even to occur, there must be an opportunity to commit a crime. The distribution of criminal opportunities in society would determine the distribution of crime in society. The insight into the requirement of both an offender and an opportunity for the occurrence of crime opens up a new perspective and possibilities for crime prevention. As both the conditions of the presence of an offender and an opportunity are required for the occurrence of a crime, crime can be prevented by removing either one of the two essential ingredients. Environmental criminology therefore provides a policy tool for crime prevention in society. Environmental criminology and situational opportunity theories therefore focus on the two issues of explaining crime events and the role of opportunity in allowing crime to take place. In the next few slides, we shall examine routine activity theory, which is one of the most important environmental criminology theories. The rational choice theory is based on the idea that people choose to engage in crimes. They evaluate the cost and benefits of a criminal act. However, there are no theories addressing the fact that people can make a choice only if choices are available to them. The routine activities theory takes a step in this direction by examining the range of choices available to a potential offender and the situation in which he can exercise the choice. Routine activities theory states that three elements are necessary for a crime to occur: motivated offender, suitable target, and absence of a capable guardian. Crime occurs when motivated offenders come in contact with a suitable target in the absence of a capable guardian. The theory assumes the supply of motivated offenders as given. Unlike other theories such as the social disorganization theory or strain theory, routine activities theory does not assume that there is a variation in the number of criminals available in society. Variation in crime is explained by variation in targets and capable guardians. The supply of suitable targets determine the benefits of crime, and the presence of capable guardians has to do with the costs. Easier targets may emerge when, with changes in lifestyle and people traveling to the workplace, leaving valuables like cars parked in the parking lot or working late and exposing themselves to possible physical crimes such as robbery in a public place. Similarly, when people leave their homes, they lower the levels of guardianship of their properties in their homes, which could be subject to theft. On the other hand, when more people are present on the streets, the likelihood of property crimes or crimes against the body becomes less because other people may intervene and prevent the criminal from committing the crime. Crimes thus become a function of routine activities. Therefore, crimes may rise in society not because of the emergence of adverse social conditions, but because of changes in the way people live. Cohen and Felson theorized and tested the changes in crime rates by examining the changes in the routine activities. Cohen and Felson define routine activities as a recurrence of prevalent activities which take care of the needs of the people. This could be activities such as going for employment, activities related to education such as going to school, entertainment such as social gatherings of people, or business activities such as in shopping areas. The theory hypothesizes that routine activities in society determine the level of crime in society. As already stated in earlier slides, their theory assumes that the number of motivated offenders is a constant factor. However, the occurrence of crime is dependent on the opportunity for a crime to take place. They identified two dimensions of opportunities. One is the availability of an attractive target, such as an expensive car parked on the roadside or a person walking alone on the street late at night wearing and carrying valuables that could be subject to a robbery. The second dimension is the absence of a capable guardian, such as lack of police presence in the area, the absence of people in the public place to intervene if a crime occurs, or the absence of closed-circuit TVs which would allow physical and property crimes to take place without deterrence. The theory posits that the probability that a crime will occur at a time and place is a function of the convergence of a likely offender, suitable target, and absence of capable guardians. The routine activities theory argues that the occurrence of illegal activities is also determined by the occurrence of lawful activities in society. Lawful activities could be people going to the office for work, recreational activities in the public place, and family activities in and around the house. The location of or the time of such activities would determine whether potential offenders could get the opportunity to commit illegal activities. An example of this would be it would be very difficult for a potential offender to commit a robbery or a sexual assault during the early morning hours when people are going to work. This could be because people available in the public space would intervene and guard against such illegal activity. The theory also states that the state of the technology available would determine the ease with which crime could be committed or how well guardians could prevent the occurrence of a crime. This could be explained by the fact that fast cars would help in escaping from a scene of crime, or the availability of equipments for cutting metal or concrete could help a person break open a wall or cut metal and take away the money kept inside. The modern day development of cyber technology has helped criminals commit cyber crimes and take away money and other property through bank transfers to distant locations from where it is difficult to recover the property. On the other hand, development of technology has also helped law enforcement and other social agencies to prevent the occurrence of crime. Technologies such as CCTVs and advancements in forensic science have helped monitor the activities of offenders and detect crime through the use of science and technology. Routine legitimate activities also provide the opportunity and capacity to commit an offense. For example, when all members of families being engaged in gainful employment, there is a possibility that houses are not guarded during work hours, especially between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. This gives an opportunity for offenders to break into such unprotected homes and commit theft. Similarly, the development of large commercial areas and shopping complexes and people coming out during the daytime to engage in commercial activities give greater opportunity for offenders to commit petty thefts of valuables or thefts of vehicles from parking lots. Routine activities also provide opportunities to guard against crimes. For example, the availability of large number of people in public areas during rush hours would prevent physical offences against vulnerable people or the occurrence of robberies. This is because people could intervene and prevent such activities of such acts of crime as witnesses, which would result in future arrest and punishment for the offender. It can therefore be seen that the timing and of work, school, and leisure activities has central importance in explaining crime rates in society. Cohen and Felson have hypothesized that after World War II, there has been a major change in the routine activities in the United States. There has been a change in activities at homes, at workplace, and public spaces. The changes in the structure of routine activities have increased the possibility of motivated offenders, suitable targets, and the absence of capable guardians converging in space and time. Moreover, changes in routine activities also impact the location of properties and personal targets in accessible locations at different times, impacting the risk of victimization. The changes in the size and weight of some articles and the ease of removal of certain consumer goods have also increased the possibilities of crime. Developments would therefore have an impact on the possibility of the occurrence of crime and the amount of crime committed in society. Using government victimization data and variables such as location of reported crimes, victim-offender relationship, and number of victims, Cohen and Felson found that there is a marked increase in total crimes and crime rates with changes in routine activities. This relationship was seen as support for the postulates of routine activities theory. Through a closer examination of the data, they found that how changes in routine activities, such as changing levels of household activities, the nature of target of crime, or the age of people involved had an impact on crime. They found that households and family activities had a lower risk of victimization compared to non-household activities. This would mean that people staying at homes or engaging in activities in the yard were less likely to be victimized compared to people out in the public, such as on the streets or in commercial areas. They found that the risk of criminal victimization varied across locations and where people located themselves. They also found that the value, visibility, accessibility, and the difficulty in removing an article from the location impacted the possibility of the occurrence of crime. Small and expensive articles such as mobile phones or briefcases were more likely to be stolen. Articles such as cars that could be driven off from the scene of crime were highly likely to be subject to theft. On the other hand, heavy items that were not visible or were fixed onto a location were less likely to be subject to crime. The data indicated that younger people who are more likely to be involved in group activities in public places and vulnerable to potential offenders were more likely to be victimized compared to people engaging in activities. They also concluded that households with single persons were more likely to be victimized than larger households with a greater number of people who could act as guardians of property and crime against bodies. Cohen and Felsons saw a drastic change in routine activities in the United States since the 1960s. Data indicated that both males and females were engaged in work and education outside their homes, which took them away from their homes for long periods of time. They also saw the activities in public places increase during day and night, and these factors had a significant impact on increasing crime rates. They concluded that the changes in the routine activities resulted in substantial increase in opportunity to carry out crimes, and this could undermine social control in society.